Hey guys, so today I thought I would do a 15 facts about me video because I don't really know what other fun videos to make right now or that I have the effort to make, and I think you guys deserve to know a little bit more about me, so here we go. 1. I'm 16 years old, and on April 16th, I will be 17. Woohoo! 2. I was adopted at birth, so my birth parents had me, and then literally my adoptive parents took me home from the hospital, and then like a month later, 2 months later, one month later in May, I can count months, I promise. 1 month later in May, they actually signed the official papers and officially adopted me, so my adoption day that we celebrate is in May. But I was adopted at birth. Number 3, I am a Christian. I have religious faith. There's not that much to say about that, except that not all Christians are anti-gay, anti-LGBT. I mean, obviously, look at me. There's lots of Christians that are pro-gay and pro-LGBT, and there's lots that are themselves in the LGBT community, so I just hate when people stereotype all Christians as like anti-gay or as bad, because I'm just like, please, just don't. 4, when I was about 3 or 4 years old, we moved to Wisconsin. And so I spent from my 3rd or 4th year to my 9th year of living in Wisconsin. So I spent a lot of time in the woods and in the cold and in the snow and growing up in that. And now I live in California and I absolutely hate it. And I'm definitely moving somewhere cold for college. But so yeah, I grew up primarily in Wisconsin. 5, my favorite animals are wolves and lions. I do like wolves like this much better, because I've liked them for longer probably, but I also really like lions. Like, I'm not kidding guys, I really like these animals, like really. Like, I really like wolves and lions a lot. I have a lot of wolf stuff. Lots of it. 6, I have 2 cockatiels. Shh, I'm talking. This is Lakota. This is Lakota. This is Lakota. Come here. Step up. Step up. Come here. This is Lakota. He's my baby boy. Yeah. I love him. And this is Chaska, and she's the girl. She's not quite as nice, but I love them very much. They're my little babies, and he's very sweet and very cute. Yeah. Alright, we'll say goodbye to the birds now. 7, one of my hobbies is photography. I like to go over to the zoo and take pictures of the animals, take pictures of sunsets, flowers, you know, the whole deal, but yeah, I like photography. My primary and favorite TV show is Supernatural. I've been watching it for a few years and I just love it. It's just the best show and I love the actors and it's great. But I also really like the show Sherlock. It's a very close second. And my favorite movie is Now You See Me, along with its sequel, Now You See Me 2. It's less heard of as a movie, but it's really, really good, and it's about magic, and you should go watch it. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I said 8 for the last one, but that was 8. So this one is 9. I once had a very small surgery on my neck. You can see the scar right there. It's actually fading very well. But that's the scar. Basically, I had a mole there, and I just didn't like it there, so they took it off for me. And I'm gonna give you guys a couple pictures of the stitches because they were actually pretty cool, so take a look at this. So getting a little more personal, so for number 10, me as a trans person, you know, every transgender person has different levels of where they want to transition to. Some people just want to transition socially. Some people just want to transition socially. Some people want to do things physically. I'm going to go all out. I want to transition socially, cut my hair, testosterone, top surgery, bottom surgery, everything. I'm going to go the full way because that's what I feel that I need to make myself happy and have a good, like, mental health. So, personal information. If you didn't know, I'm gay. Very gay. Very, very, very gay. For anyone that doesn't follow my Instagram, you definitely probably don't know that yet because I haven't said anything. But for those of you that do follow my Instagram, if you don't know, I'm disappointed in you. I make it very, very obvious. Number 12, I have a kind of sort of boyfriend named Danny. Kind of, sort of. I say that because I absolutely love him and he's just the best thing in the world that's happened to me. And it's great. But he lives really, really far away. He lives in a different state, many states away. And so we talk over Instagram and, you know, we chat with each other. We video chatted and it's great. But, you know, since he's so far away, at least for the time being, neither of us had wanted to actually, like, really commit and say we're in a relationship just because we can't physically be there together and hug each other and all the good stuff. So once I go to college, I actually am going to be possibly driving over there during the summers to see him, make our relationship a little more official, see how it goes, and yeah, but Danny, I love you. You're the best thing that's happened to me in a long time, and that's not an exaggeration. School. Well, my school story is not the greatest, and at some point, maybe when I'm a little farther in my transition and I actually start transitioning, I'll release a, you know, video about just kind of like my life, like growing up and how I knew that I was trans and my experience and coming out and everything. But I'll just tell you a short synopsis right now. I started out at a public school, a public high school, and I went there for my freshman and my sophomore year. Most of my friends moved after freshman year, so sophomore year I was very, very lonely. And the last friend that I had, she kind of turned her back on me and was just like, no. So that sucked. And a lot of my classmates were starting to, you know, question me and question. Like, there was actually one boy who, like, said, you should look up transgender. And I'm like, why? Like, you don't know crap. But there were a lot of people that thought I was like a lesbian or something. People just didn't like me, and I didn't have a good experience my sophomore year. So I ended up, this is my junior year, and I ended up switching over to a private Christian school that's over here by me. And within 4 months, I got kicked out. Basically, they figured out that I was trans, and at first, you know, the principal was like, as long as you don't do anything, I don't care. But I mean, I can't hide who I am, and people started to figure things out. They started to find my Instagram, and it brought up to my parents, which blew up an entire thing. It's just really messy. But basically, I got kicked out. It's not on my record as an expulsion because they were like, leave or we kick you out, so I left. But basically, I got kicked out. So now I am actually doing charter school. I only go to school 2 days a week for 2 hours each day, and then do the rest of my work at home. It's great. It's honestly really, really easy. Carrying along the lines of school, I'll talk a little bit about college. I'm very excited to go to college. I'm excited to become an adult and to get on with my life and meet new people and get to a new area, and especially just to frickin' transition. To be out of the house and to be able to do whatever the fuck I want. I'm so excited for that. You don't even know. So I actually, you know, I'm in junior year. It's that time when I'm starting to look at colleges, look at where I might want to go. And of course it depends on if I get in or not. But if I do get in, I am planning to attend Colorado State. You know, looking at different states and where I'd want to live and the different colleges and who has my, you know, the major that I want. I've figured out a couple good colleges, and Colorado is number 1 on my list. So Colorado State, please accept me next year, please. Last, what I want to do in life, I want to be a zoologist. And this is why it is just a little bit harder. There's a bug. This is why it's just a little bit harder for me to find colleges, because not every college has a zoology major. A lot of them don't, actually. So it's been a process of figuring out what colleges I like that also have a zoology major, and Colorado State, of course, is my number 1 choice, as I said before. So, I don't know what that was. That was me realizing I think I haven't been saying the numbers of which one this is, but this one's 15, if you didn't know. The other ones, if I didn't number them, boo-hoo, go cry me a river. But I want to be a zoologist. Of course, you know, I'm gonna start out low and just, you know, do whatever job they'll give me, but eventually I want to get a PhD in zoology, and I want to have my own program working with wolves. And I can talk more about that some other time too, because it's a really long story. Yeah. Alright, I hope you liked my 15 facts about me video. Sorry that I jumbled up words sometimes and I probably forgot to say a lot of the numbers. I do that a lot. My videos are never going to be crisp and clean and perfect like other YouTubers. It's just not going to happen, let's face it. But I hope you guys liked this video. I'm sorry that I haven't been getting videos out. Things have been very hard. So at some point I'm going to be releasing another video talking about something else I'm doing right now involving trying to transition and dealing with my parents and stuff. I have other videos on my list, things I'm waiting to do. I'm still waiting for my SDP packer. His hair is bothering me so much. I'm still waiting for it. It still hasn't come. There have been problems, but hopefully I'll be getting it soon. And then of course I'll do a little reveal and I'll try it out and I'll do like a review on it. So yeah, there are future videos coming. Sorry, coming. God, I might have to cut that out. That was really bad. So of course there are future videos coming, and just sit and wait, I guess. We'll get there eventually. Someday I will have regular videos for you, but that's not today, so bye guys!